That's the good stuff.
What's up, everyone? We're in New York City. Specifically, we are in Brooklyn, and we are at the original Junior's Cheesecake location, AKA the world's best cheesecake. Might not come as a surprise to you that we are trying all of the cheesecakes. We are trying the classics. That means the original, the cherry, the strawberry, the pineapple, the blueberry. We're gonna be trying all the layered cheesecakes, layered cakes, freak shake cake shakes. It's every girl's dream to stuff cheesecake into her face until she can no longer fit in her stretchy pants, and I am so excited to accomplish this today. Okay. Oh God, which door? This one. Bye, Mom. I kid you not, I have gone to bed for the past 2 weeks thinking about this shoot and thinking about the cheesecake. I am already tearing up. I will cry in this episode at least once, if not right now. This is every New Yorker's dream, and anyone who's dreamed to be in New York, this is the dream. Is this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? It wasn't really a question, it was a statement. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. We are starting with the New York cheesecake, the classic. Do I pretend like I've never had this before? Last week we went to Junior's Cheesecake, to their actual factory where they make them. I was sent home with an entire cheesecake, and it's no longer in the fridge anymore, and I ate it every single day. I already know this is delicious, but I'm gonna act like it's my first time trying it. Smooth, creamy, tangy. It gets stuck to the roof of your mouth and just wants to sit there. Oh, can I have one more bite?
Yes.
I'm gonna regret this later. You just don't mess with the original, you know? I love you so much. I think it's actually a prerequisite to be allowed to try anything else. You must try the plain on its own, and you must give it, you know, its time to shine. Because obviously the toppings are gonna try to upstage the cheesecake. Chelsea's favorite cheesecake is this strawberry cheesecake from here. She actually ate it for breakfast for an entire week straight, fun fact. Something that I find very fascinating is that they use a macaroon crumb topping. It's like strawberry jelly and then actual pieces of strawberry in here. Oh my God. Oh, that was many flavors all at once. I'm gonna tell you guys, I am not a huge strawberry fan, but I like the strawberry jelly on this one. I do see this, it's literally, oh, tell me that is not the most perfect, the most perfect lip gloss shade right there. Oh, can I coat it? Yeah, that's a good lip gloss shade. Look at that. By Junior's. Junior's Cheesecake. I guess this is a fun fact. I will say it's a fun fact. Junior's Cheesecake makes most of their cheesecakes, if not all, at this huge factory. It's 7 acres. And it looks like an actual Willy Wonka factory. And we actually got to see people making this strawberry cheesecake. And they take this huge like scooper, not even an ice cream scooper, it's larger than that. And they take it and they put the jelly right on top, and then they use like a brush and just coat the entire thing so it's perfectly even on all sides. It was gorgeous to look at, and I have even more appreciation and respect for the people who are making these daily. It's incredible. I want to do blueberry next. Blueberry to me is always so underrated because the color is bright in your face, but then the flavor's kind of subdued. So I'm really hoping that this one, since it has that like sticky, it looks like a really beautiful blueberry pie. Cheesecake instead. I want to get all the blueberry on there. Oh, this is better than the strawberry to me. It has more of like a warmth to it. Like, almost like there's a little bit of cinnamon for some reason. It might be the macaroon topping with this one. It tastes much more like brown sugar cinnamon on top with the blueberry or something. It feels extremely warm and homey, even though it's a cold cheesecake. I would just eat that topping straight off. Oh, no, man down. When I saw this pineapple cheesecake from afar, I truly thought it was a pineapple slice on top of it. And then I was like, oh no, it's like an actual like pineapple puree in gelatin form. So this is one of my mom's favorite cheesecakes. She loves having tropical fruit on it. She loves how it cuts up the creaminess and the sweetness from the cheesecake. So you have a little bit of like a tart tang going on. That is interesting. My mom makes this pineapple, we call it salad. We actually use whipped topping and like a cream cheese and pretzels and pineapple. And this tastes just like it in a cheesecake form. It's like has that little bit of a saltiness, and the pineapple is just like really creamy and not as tart and acidic as I thought it was gonna be. But there's still bites from the actual pineapple in there. feel like I'm at a luau. We are going to end this round though on the cherry cheesecake. Fun fact, this is Tess Coleman's favorite cheesecake. And not only that, this is one of her top 3 desserts of all time. I'm pretty sure if she was getting married again, she would have this at her wedding. I have a little bit of a fear of maraschino cherries. I drank as a kid like Shirley Temples every single day at restaurants, and I had a fear that this was gonna be just like that. But the cherry actually is not super candy sugary. It tastes more like a natural cherry flavor. It's much more subtle than I expected. My favorite from the classics round, without a doubt, is the blueberry cheesecake. I'm extremely confused on how that's my favorite. I thought the strawberry was gonna be where it goes, but the blueberry is just so happy and put together and well-rounded. It's like got its together, and I could not be happier for it.
Are you ready for round 2?
I forgot that this entire video is just us trying cheesecake and there's no salty thing to break it up. Can I eat it? There will be a point where I'm cheesecaked out. I don't know when that exactly is going to happen in this episode, but I'm not there yet. I still have eyes on all of this and I'm like, let's do it. This is the raspberry swirl cheesecake. Before I take a bite, I'm gonna do a fun fact. Raspberry swirl cheesecake, it used to be done by hand, the actual swirls, right? Like kind of like this and making it look really beautiful and like the raspberries popping. However, now that they are so big, they make 3 to 4 million cheesecakes a year. So it's kind of hard to get someone, you know, to swirl it still to this day. So they actually have a robot that has a little stick, but it's this man named Carol who has been swirling their cheesecakes forever and has the perfect little touch to it. They actually flew him out, put him on a green screen and had him practice doing the swirl so then the robot could copy it. So this raspberry swirl, even though it's made by a robot, it's actually copying the exact way that they used to do it by hand. Anyways, raspberry swirl, here we are. Okay. I understand. People love the raspberry swirl, and I understand why. It's very subtle, so it's almost like you're having the original cheesecake, which is a little bit of raspberry jam. It's ever so slightly tart with the raspberry, but you're still getting that creamy, tangy happiness from the cream cheese. They're not swirling it just on top, it actually gets swirled all the way to the bottom as well. This one would be a better nail polish than a lip gloss, in case anyone's been keeping tabs on what I think, what foods need to turn into makeup. This is the apple crumb cheesecake. It is beautiful. Those are big, thick-ass pieces. Am I allowed to say thick-ass? Thick-ass pieces of crumb in here. Like, look at that chunk. That's an entire chunk. Even though it's springtime right now, this is gonna taste like fall. I just have a feeling. Oh, it's crunchy. It's crunchy. It's a crunchy crumb. Oh, and look, there's actual apple slices on the bottom here. This might be my favorite from this round. I can just tell by looking at it. This is what I want for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Like, this is a holiday treat to me. When I'm taking a bite out of it, I feel like I'm on an apple orchard in upstate New York. I'm like running around, climbing up trees, taking big apples off. That's what I'm feeling here. I want apple cider with this. So you're just getting like apple explosion. We have a no sugar added cheesecake. I don't know how much I'll enjoy this one, let's be honest, but I'm gonna try it for you guys. Even the crust, it's kind of funny, the no sugar added, the crust is much more like lighter and not as that golden toastiness that the other ones have. Oh, that's interesting. It's much lighter. It's dissolving faster in my mouth. I'm not missing any sugar. Like, it still tastes like it has a good amount of sugar in it. If you want a lighter cheesecake, you don't want it to be as dense, this one could be a good option for you, but I like dense ass cheesecake. This is the heaviest plate we've had so far, which makes sense because it's called a brownie explosion cheesecake. We have a whole ass, I shouldn't shout, sorry. We have a whole ass brownie on top of the cheesecake. And then there's fudge. Can you see the layer of fudge in there? And it looks like almost like an Oreo crumb on the bottom. This might be my wedding cake, who's to say?
Yeah, we're doing slow-mo.
You always make me do slow-mo on the worst shots.
I know. That is on purpose.
Look at young Shawty, so much bass back there. Wanna see again, little mama over hard.
We're gonna be here for a bit. It's very stuck everywhere in my mouth. Putting brownie and cheesecake together is just unfair for all the other cheesecakes in this round. Raspberry swirl can't compete with brownie explosion. Even the name itself, it's an explosion, and it's correct. It is just, it's actually like very like luxury chocolate. It's not like a milk chocolate, but it doesn't taste super dark where it's bitter. It's just that right blend of it. Okay, there's two different people in this world. We're not talking about the no added sugar, and we're not talking about raspberry swirl. Between these two of this round, you're someone who just wants everything to the face, you're loud, you're the life of the party. This is your cheesecake. If you like to be more of a homebody and like to chill and relax and have a nice evening with like a cup of hot cocoa, a cup of hot cider and hot toddy, this is the cheesecake for you. I don't know, it depends on the day of the week. I feel like I could eat the whole slice of this, but I couldn't eat an entire slice of this. Depends how feisty you're feeling, you know? What kind of risks are you willing to take on the day that you're eating here?
Life advice from Julia.
This is truly an SOS moment.
I'm a little alarmed.
I feel like I am getting ready for my wedding and I'm doing my cake testing. And you're my husband, I guess, in this case.
Yes.
And we're trying to like decide what cake we want for our wedding.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with the one that looks most like a wedding cake. Like, look at the back side of the strawberry shortcake. It is gorgeous. It doesn't look real. We have an entire bowl of strawberry jam to put on top of the shortcake, like so. I was instructed that to drizzle it on top, not to dunk your cake into it, so I'm gonna listen. Ooh, such a change up from the cheesecake, which was so dense and sticks in your mouth, to where we're now in this like shortcake world. I see why they give you such a large slice, because it just evaporates the moment it hits your tongue. Yep. So this chocolate cake also has, ooh, is that shortbread crumb on the edge? That's really pretty. I'm really hoping this is like a frosting type chocolate. Instead of like a ganache, I want it to be really light, just to like dissolve the yellow cake. Are you kidding me? That is so smooth. I'm not a huge yellow cake fan. The ratio of cake to frosting is so ideal. It's mainly frosting that you're getting to eat. It tastes like middle of the night, sneak on downstairs, you open that jar of frosting and you're eating it by the spoonful. You know who you are. I'm looking directly at someone who does. This is what that tastes like. There's like a slight cake texture going on, but it feels like you're just eating a jar of frosting. If that is your thing, you have to order this. And I should do a fun fact while we're here in this moment before I go from one chocolate thing to another. We are in the original Junior's restaurant right now in Brooklyn. It opened 1950. The founder actually has had this restaurant location since the 1920s. So this space was actually the Enduro Cafe from the 1920s until 1949. And then by 1950, it became Junior's. So this space is not just 70 years old, it's actually like over 100 years old that this family has had the same place. The main change that Alan, the owner, told us was that they just added these glass dividers that are behind us. And also, another fun fact is that they haven't changed the cheesecake recipe in the past 70 years that they've been open. It's been the same exact cheesecake since. Even when they're making it in a factory and they have like robots doing the raspberry swirl, it's still the same recipe. And on that note, I'm gonna eat some double chocolate cake. This is like the Matilda cake, and I feel like Chelsea is slightly Miss Trenchbull, being like, eat the cake. There is 100% chance that this is all gonna be on my teeth when I eat it. And I'm okay with it. I've accepted my fate.
You know what? Is this another slow-mo?
You're not, no, we're done doing slow-mos.
Are you sure?
We are finished doing
Are
slow-mos.
you sure? Fine.
Oh no. Not the cake that you get on your first date. Or maybe it is, and you see, oh, that's a good, actually, okay, I've changed my entire mind on this. When you have your first date at Junior's, and you get this cake, you make sure it's really chocolatey, and you see what the other person does. If the person doesn't say anything and doesn't laugh, you don't trust them, you leave the date immediately with the chocolate teeth. Anyways, you can see that there's this layer of fudge, right? But what you're not also seeing is there's layers of ganache as well. So you're getting thick fudgy, then you're getting that really silky ganache flavor, and then you're getting, the cake is so, sorry if you hate the word moist, but hello, this is literally what the word is meant for. This cake has so many layers in between it that it actually makes it so it's never dry. It's like eating a brownie that's barely been cooked. We have the red velvet layer cake right here. So we have buttercream and cream cheese frosting. It's actually a 50-50 ratio, because they said that when they were experimenting, making their filling, their cream cheese frosting, when it was just the cream cheese frosting, it was actually a little too cheesy and too tangy, so they have it mixed with a little bit of the buttercream as well. Oh, I see what they mean. This is much tamer than I expected. I do love the outside being a crumb coat. I think it's beautiful. I think I'm just thrown off because I like the chocolate so much more. In this carrot cake, we have obviously carrots. We have some walnuts, we have pineapples, and we also have applesauce in here. Oh God. At least this one has a vegetable in it. Maybe it'll be savory. Nope. This is the first cake to have a really a chewy texture. You have to work a little bit harder to eat it. I'm not a huge carrot cake person, so I'm gonna let you down in my review no matter what, and I'm sorry. However, the cream cheese frosting on the carrot cake is so delicious and much better than the red velvet frosting. But the cream cheese with the carrot cake here, it's like they're best friends, and they've been best friends for years, and they just ebb and flow together perfectly. Lemon coconut cake with a thick lemon curd in the middle.
Do me a favor and just say thick again.
Thick.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, Philip, put the word thick across and like change my voice to sound even more ghostly. What is it called when you get taken by a ghost and your body is like
Possessed?
Yes, make me possessed. I'm possessed by cheesecake right now. Okay, wow. Wow. Yes, 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 yes. This lemon curd is changing the game. It is the perfect amount of sour, not even tart, I would say almost sour lemon with the light and bounciness from the coconut. It's almost like an Easter dessert to me. Wow. This has brought me back to life. Thank you, coconut flakes. I want just that curd. I just want to eat the curd. I don't need anything else in my life. Favorite from this round. I love the curd going on in there, but as an entirety, its entity, I think I'm gonna do the yellow cake and chocolate cake. And then the strawberry shortcake is delicious. That is so light and fluffy. You know, when you're eating dinner and you're like, I'll take a look at the dessert menu. This is what you order if you're just like, have like only a bite left in your stomach. You can get this one because you can actually fit way more of it in. We're done, right?
No.
Nope, okay, cool. Oh, it's heavy. And your favorite. Oh, that one's heavy too. This might be this is 3 pounds at least it might be more than that. That is heavy. We are currently doing 5 rounds of just dessert at Junior's. We haven't even touched upon that they have an entire food menu that's not cheesecake or cake. We're gonna have to come back and do that. I'm gonna start with the carrot cake cheesecake. Carrot cake layered cheesecake, yes. What it appears is that we have maybe cream cheese buttercream filling, carrot cake, then this huge chunk is the cheesecake, and then it's also sandwiched by more of the cream and carrot cake. Okay. 1 second, need more cream. I need this. This is way better than the carrot cake we just had. Having that thick layer of cheesecake with the carrot cake and the cream is just adding more tanginess to it and more of a depth going on. It's like a mysterious cake that's like coming out of its shell. Red velvet cheesecake, layer cake. Okay, before I eat into this one, Chelsea and I shot with this man named Bill Yazis.
Hi, my name is Bill Yazis, and I was lucky enough to be the pastry chef for 2 presidents.
And he made the most decadent, beautiful red velvet cake, which was Michelle Obama's favorite thing. It makes me think about how Junior's is the place, is an establishment that every single politician, athlete, star, singer, actor, whoever you are, if you come to New York and you come to Brooklyn, you have to visit Junior's. It's so cool to look at all the photos from history of all the politicians who've been here. It's not just every mayor of New York, but it's also President Barack Obama and Bill Clinton have been here too. That's how much of an establishment, how rich the history is here. Oh, rich history, get it? Rich desserts, rich history?
Oh my God.
Oh, full circle. Julia's losing it. So I wonder if this is Michelle Obama's favorite junior's cheesecake too then, if she loves red velvet. From my girl, Michelle. Oh God. Is it getting denser? I can't tell what's happening here. This one could almost be a wedding cake for me, but I feel like having a cake that has red blood is probably not the best option. Ooh, Halloween cake. This is a Halloween cake, right? Yeah. Okay, chocolate mousse cheesecake time. Look at all these chocolate chips. They're so tiny. Like, look at my pinky nail compared to little chocolate chip. It's so cute and small. I love little tiny chocolate chips like this because they're like crunchy and it's like eating, no, I was gonna say it's like eating little chocolate babies. That's not okay to say. It's like eating little chocolate, it's like eating little baby chocolate chips. I don't think I have space for that in my stomach right now.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, but I'm gonna make space for it. It's gotta fit in there. Make way, stomach. It tastes like chocolate pudding. Kind of almost like as if you froze the snack pack, frozen the pudding to make it thicker. I'm actually glad that they have the ratio like this because the mousse is pretty light and the cream cheese, even just a little bit of it like this, sorry, the cheesecake, it's making it so it's much more balanced. It looks imbalanced when you're looking at it, but when you're biting it, it makes so much sense. Okay, what do I have left to eat? These two still? Oh my God.
No, it's just this one.
Okay, I already ate the carrot cake one.
Yeah, didn't you?
I did eat it.
Yeah, of course. I think I'm gonna do a slow-mo for this one.
There is a hero inside of all of us. Be bold, strong, and brave. There is a hero inside of all of us.
What is this one? Did we even say what it was? Devil. It's the devil.
You eating the devil?
You can't do this. They put cheesecake in the middle of a brownie cake thing. How are you doing this? I mean, this is my childhood dream to eat this. Oh, I have chocolate in my hair now. Great. That's how today goes. We have the chocolate flakes on the side, which give a really great crunch, right? Then you have creaminess because the cheesecake. I don't know. It's great. It's fantastic. I'm going downhill from this one. I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen often. I can't shut the f up ever. So that says everything it needs to say. Chocolate wins this round. What a shock. Okay, one more round left. Cake shakes. And then I will see myself out of here. What? What is happening? This is not a real dessert. It's a dessert on a dessert. I don't have space in my stomach anymore. However, we are in the last round. We have 2 milkshakes. Sorry, cake shakes. We have the New Yorker and then the brownie explosion. I've never had a cake shake like this before. This is an actual thick ass chunky boy on top of your milkshake. Do I sip it and then eat a bite? Do you eat a bite and sip it? What's the order here? Order of operations. I guess I sip. Ooh, it's almost like a strawberry smoothie than a milkshake. I used to make milkshakes when I was in college for the diner I worked at. They were extremely heavy, thick, lots of ice cream, lots of milk. This one isn't quite as thick and dense. It's actually much more juicy, I would say. It's easier to drink than the ones I'm used to, which makes sense because you have an entire cheesecake on top. Okay, we have graham cracker, we have whipped cream, we have a little bit of strawberry sauce, we have cheesecake. How do you even do this? That's what I was missing this whole time, the graham cracker. The only thing to me that would make Junior's cheesecake even better is graham cracker crust. I think it adds that really great crunch and texture to it. But again, they've been doing it this way for 70, 71 years. They don't need to hear it from me. They're like, thank you so much for your opinion. Goodbye. Oh, it's like a chocolate soda. I have like a Betty Crocker cookbook or something like that from the 50s, and it has a chocolate soda in it, which sounds off at first. You're kind of like, I don't want a chocolate soda. It's not fizzy, but it's a very light milkshake. I know for some people they're like, I want it thick and creamy, but you're also getting an entire slice of cheesecake on it. So you're trying to eat some of the cheesecake with it. So I think it complements it better actually to have the two together, because if it was a thick milkshake with the cream cheese, I feel like you would almost feel sick at the end. So it's much better this way. Between the two, if I had to choose, I'm going with the strawberry one. I think the chocolate is just so much chocolate. It is intense. Where the strawberry, I like it with the graham cracker. It feels a little bit lighter, feels a little bit fresher, and obviously fresh fruity, has fruit on it. I think this one's prettier. I'm just gonna say, I think this one is the prettiest and also tastes the best. Although I'm a chocolate girl, if you're gonna do a cake shake, do this one. I need to take my very, very sugar drunk self home. Chelsea needs to take herself home. We are gonna take our cheesecakes with us. I need a moment before I can even think about carting my body, my carcass out of here. I'm gonna go lay down. Maybe I'll finally stop dreaming about juniors. I've been dreaming about it for so long that maybe finally this will be the end of it. But I have a feeling I'm just gonna dream of chocolate and strawberries for another few days. It's time to escort myself out. I'm gonna be a little horizontal for a bit, Chelsea, and then we can get going. Do you think that they'll find me here if I just curl up tighter? What would Obama do if he was here?